So today I am going to start with teaching you how to find your core engagement. This is something that is super important for every level in Pilates. If you cannot find that proper engagement of your core, then you will not be getting the most out of all of these workouts, okay? So this might seem a little mundane, it might seem a little boring, but trust me, it's worth it. I recommend doing this a couple of times because sometimes the first time that you try these exercises, it might not really register if your brain and your body are not connected very well. So I'm gonna go slow through this. We'll go step by step, and don't be too hard on yourself if it takes you a little bit in figuring out how to make them work. Just keep practicing, just keep trying, and I promise one day it will come together and you will be so excited, okay? So let's get started. Let's begin on our backs. We're going to start with some breathing here. Breath is actually one of the most important things that you need in order to find that proper core engagement. So this is a really important step, which is why we are going to start with it. So either lying on your back, you can also be seated or kneeling. I like to do this on my back just because I feel like gravity kind of helps me center here. So we're going to take one hand, I don't care which hand, place it on your belly. Your other hand is going to go on your chest. We're going to take a nice inhale. As we inhale, we're going to fill the belly with air without letting the hand on our chest rise. So the only hand that's rising right now is the one on our belly. So we breathe in and exhale. Make sure you let all of the air out on your exhale, being sure to exhale through your mouth. So we go in. This alone might be something that is challenging, right? A lot of us, when we breathe, we fill our chest cavity with air, but really we should be filling our diaphragm. So belly breathing alone can be really difficult for some people. We'll do this a few more times. Make sure you fill that belly completely with air. Think of it like a balloon. We're filling it all the way around. Good, you can stay here as long as you need, or if you're ready to move on, let's go to the next one. We're gonna go into rib breathing here. So place your hands on your ribs. On your inhale, your ribs are going to expand out. Your chest will naturally rise, that's totally fine. On your exhale, release that air through your mouth. As you press those ribs down and in, without hunching up in our shoulders, or clenching in our lower body, right? The only thing moving here is our torso. So we go. And I'll get up to show you a little bit better, a little bit closer. Okay, so I'm right here. I'm breathing in. As I exhale, that air goes down and in, right? You might start feeling your pelvic floor wake up here. Go from the side. So we're naturally starting to zip up in that deep inner core here. We'll do a few more here. Remember, we're not clenching in our shoulders. We should feel a zipping through those abs. If you're not really feeling anything here, I would really try to think about connecting with your breath. A lot of times too, we feel self-conscious about exhaling through our mouth for whatever reason. Don't worry about that. You're at your house, you're by yourself. Breathe out as loud as you can and as loud as you want, okay? Awesome job. Okay, now Let's move up onto all fours. This next move is called all fours abdominals, very appropriate. So here we're gonna have a similar idea to what we just did where we're zipping up through those abdominals, but we're gonna begin in all fours. Your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are in line with your knees. We're nice and active through our upper body. Let your belly hang. I'm not arching here and I'm not rounding. I'm nice and neutral in my spine, but let your belly hang. I know this feels counterintuitive to everything we've ever learned as women, but just trust me, okay? Let that belly hang, let it relax. Take a nice inhale. On that exhale, without moving our spine at all, bring that belly button up towards your spine. And release it. So imagine that we're a mama cat and we've got little kittens, right? And so we're trying to hug those little kittens right into our belly. So we inhale, exhale, lift the belly without moving the spine. And release. One more. Hold it here for just a second. And release. Awesome job. So these are just a few of my favorite moves to help introduce you into how to improperly engage your core. This is very crucial in all of Pilates, so feel free to do this video a few times over. It's pretty short, it's not very long, but it is so important. Even if you just add this on to whatever workout you're gonna do, this diaphragmatic breathing and learning how to properly tie your breath into your core engagement is really gonna help you, and it's gonna be such a game changer for you. So please let me know if you do this video, what you thought, if there's anything else that you're wanting to know how to do, and let me know in the comments.